Hello everyone, welcome back to Susie Saves. I'm Susie, for those of you who may be new here. Hello, I am a single income household of me and my husband. This is what I believe to be the last Transfer Tuesday of us being single income. My husband has started his new job, and so I believe next week we will be getting his paycheck, which is very exciting. I am normally a cash budgeter, so I go to the bank every Friday and pull out my expenses in cash. I have a hard time spending a lot of money when it's through card, so I don't do that. And there's not everything that gets pulled out in cash. A lot of what we do is also online, and so these Transfer Tuesday videos are a time to look and reflect on those things. More specifically, I have a cash management account as well as a 401k, and so we are going to be looking at contributions to those today. I'm aware the market is down. I am not a financial expert, so what I'm invested in might not be right for you, and I have no expertise on the matter whatsoever. This is all just for accountability and to be able to look back on and see where I was at certain times in life. So without further ado, let us begin. Welcome on in. My Roth IRA is at $22,493. We're going to start from the top and work our way down. So we have $10 in cash, almost $2,000 in VOX, $2,300 in IVV, that is the iShares S&P 500, $2,200 in FDKVX. This is a target date fund. It is the 2060 Freedom Fund. Almost $1,500 in VDC, $700 in Coke, $200 in Berkshire Hathaway, just shy of $11,000 in VOO. This is the Vanguard S&P 500. Almost $700 in Tesla, $660 in VIG. This is the dividend fund. Just shy of $600 in the global commodity stock, $30 in Exxon and Mobil, and then $640 in NVIDIA. So we're going to go ahead and look at what specifically we did this week. So this week, we're going to go bottom up now. We received a dividend from Coca-Cola for $5. And then we received one from NVIDIA for 7 cents, which is not nothing, just close to it. And then you can see I did my weekly contributions of $135, and I went ahead and put that in VOO. It is down right now, and so for us, that just means it's on sale. So I went ahead and bought some. I know that with the market acting wonky, it can be nerve-wracking to put money somewhere where it's down right now, but that is what I'm doing. And now if we go ahead and look over at the cash management account, I have just shy of $1,600 in here. As you can see, we're going to start top down. The cash is at $850. I like to keep that at $1,000 for being part of our emergency fund. It's currently the only part of our emergency fund that is attached to a physical card. However, my husband went away on his trip to Seattle for work, and I gave him this card to pay for anything he needed while he was there. So food, transportation, anything like that. And that will get reimbursed through his work, but it's down right now. And then I have about $115 in Coke, $600 in VOO, $60 in Berkshire Hathaway, $20 in the surgical ink, and then $20 in NVIDIA. So we're going to go ahead and dive a little bit more into that. So you can see all the debit card purchases here, but we're going to start at the bottom again. So I went ahead and transferred the $25, and then if we skip the transfer there, I bought VOO with it because, again, VOO was down this week. And then if you can see the second line down, I went ahead and initiated that $154 to fill back up that $1,000 emergency fund. We have not been reimbursed it yet, but I went ahead and contributed that money into there to get that back up to where it was supposed to be. And that's it for this week. Please don't freak out because the market's down. It is rough. I've lost a couple grand. But it is going to be okay. We'll ride the roller coaster. If you did any exciting transfers on this Transfer Tuesday, please let me know. Whether you contributed to a Roth yourself, a 401k, a 529 HSA, anything like that. If you paid down a loan, so a car note or a mortgage payment or credit card debt, I'd love to hear it. Or if you had any big life events go on or something you want to talk about. For me personally, I'm waiting to hear back on some interviews that I've been in hopes of joining my company, so that's very exciting. And then on Friday, we will get our first dual income paycheck, and I'll also be able to see how much they will be contributing into my husband's 401k, which is just very exciting. So thank you all so much for being here today. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good night, everyone.